Please be seated. Today we welcome as our guest speaker Pat Hunt. Pat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There was a businessman who built a very successful company. It grew profitably, and he was proud of his accomplishments. He married a wonderful woman, and they had 2 children who excelled in everything they did. But he was troubled. He wasn't happy. He seemed to be unfulfilled and didn't know why. He and his wife talked it over, and she suggested that perhaps going to a church would make a difference. They chose a local Episcopal church and began to attend regularly. They participated in many activities, and their children really enjoyed being there. They made an annual pledge to the church, but still, he was troubled and unhappy and didn't know why. He went to speak with the rector and explained his sense of unease and dissatisfaction with life. They talked about his participation in the life of the church and their financial support. While growing, this involvement didn't quite get him to where he wanted to be. The rector turned to him and asked, "Have you ever considered tithing?" The businessman looked at him and said, "Tithe? I don't want to be that happy." We have been blessed with many moving testimonials from members of our parish on the theme of living generously. They reaffirm our belief to the importance and place in our lives that Jesus holds. On our own, in groups, and through our involvement in this wonderful place, Iona Hope, we are drawn together in life-affirming activities. These activities support, nurture, and heal us in a sometimes troubled world. We do not have to do this alone. I look around and see so many people, young or vintage, new members or long-term participants. While a diverse community, we share an abiding love for the words of Jesus and finding the path forward here at Iona Hope. Hope, that is the word we can share, the word that we send out to our communities. You can find hope and love here. You can find acceptance and reconciliation. You can find opportunities to serve our communities, to be selflessly reaching out to others, while at the same time feeding your spirit and heart in joyful communion. Our volunteers spend hundreds of thousands of hours each year serving the needs of our church and our community. If they were paid, we would need to raise another $1 million. God has blessed us also with a committed and vibrant staff as well. Working with the resources we have, they are able to present the essence of Iona Hope through our many media formats. This costs money. As written in our bulletin this weekend, we are behind our pledges for 2016 by about $30,000. Our expenses are being managed very closely, but the expected budget established by the vestry, which enables us to provide the services and outreach that are a hallmark of who we are, has not been reached. If each of us would increase our contributions by a few dollars each week, we could reduce this deficit by the end of the year. Stewardship focuses on the day-to-day, month-to-month operations of Iona Hope, keeping the air conditioning on, as Tom Prather said in his testimonial. We need these funds to open the doors and provide the facilities that enable us to reach so many people. A capital campaign or endowment fund, on the other hand, have a longer-term vision for the future of Iona Hope. They are different and respond to different needs of our church. The changes to our budget in 2017 include a 3% pay increase for clergy and staff and a $10,000 contingency fund for unforeseen emergencies. However, these, along with other increases in insurance and benefits, bring our 2017 pledge budget to $433,000. This is a larger number than last year, and we are asking all our members to consider what living generously means to you. We realize that there are uncertainties in this life, but keeping our hope alive and well is very important and has made a difference to the community at large. From the Life Justice Ministry to the Hunger Ministry and many others, we are making a difference. There are some who don't like the concept of making a pledge. We understand that. It would be helpful for our budget process to get an estimate of your contributions for 2017. Perhaps in that way we can plan our year with more certainty. If you are so moved, fill out a pledge card and mark it as an estimate of your contributions. It will be welcomed. Our clergy and vestry have all pledged again for the next year. This leadership continues as a strong sign that Iona Hope is on a clear path. Please join them in reaching our goal for this next year. Remember, you can be that happy. Thank you.